Hello, I'm John Barboza from Life Enriching Hypnosis, and this is Hypnotism 101. Thanks for tuning in. Recently, I've been receiving a lot of calls from people who want to stop smoking, and so I decided to create a few recordings to help them with their decision. The third Thursday of every November is the Cancer Society's Great American Smokeout. And there's really no better time than now to devote yourself to starting the process of kicking the habit instead of just talking or thinking about it, which a lot of people do. And so when I meet someone who says they've been thinking about quitting, I like to ask them a few questions. Questions that help them pause, go inward, and really connect with their own reasons for change. Often that's when people start to reflect and share what's truly important to them. Maybe it's wanting to breathe more easily, have more energy, or set a healthy example for someone they love. It's interesting how, as they talk, you can almost see that moment when something shifts inside. A quiet decision begins to form, and it's as if a door opens to a new possibility. Sometimes it just takes the right moment or the right nudge to help someone realize that they're ready to move from thinking about quitting to actually taking the first positive step. So as you listen now, I invite you to take a moment to do the same. Let your mind wander inward and notice what comes up for you when you imagine a life free from old habits. Notice the feelings, the images, and the hopes that begin to surface. And know that this is the very first step toward making a lasting change. And telling you this reminds me about a story I tend to tell people who've later told me how helpful the story was to them when they quit. And I would usually start out by saying, once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by lush green hills and vibrant flowers, there lived a young man named Alex. He was known for his adventurous spirit and his love for nature. Every morning, Alex would rise with the sun, breathing in the crisp, fresh air and feeling grateful for the beauty that surrounded him. One day, while exploring the forest, Alex stumbled upon a serene clearing. In the center stood a majestic old tree, its branches sprawling wide. He couldn't shake the feeling that the tree held stories and wisdom from ages past. As he approached, Alex noticed a gentle rustling of the leaves, as if the tree was beckoning him closer. Sitting down at its base, he closed his eyes and took a deep breath, feeling the cool breeze wash over him. With each breath, he let go of any stress or worries. It was a moment of complete calm. As he sat there, he began to imagine how liberating it would feel to release old habits that no longer served him. In this tranquil state, Alex began to visualize himself in various situations, at a cafe with friends, at a party, and even sitting quietly at home. In each scenario, he saw himself confidently choosing not to smoke. Instead of feeling tempted, he found joy in the company of others, savoring the laughter and connection. He could taste the sweetness of life, completely in control of his choices. He continued to breathe deeply. He imagined the satisfaction of freedom, freedom from the cravings that once held him back. Each inhale filled him with fresh possibilities, while each exhale released the desire for cigarettes. It was as if the tree whispered to him, "You have the power to change. You are strong and capable." With every breath, he felt lighter and more empowered. The notion of smoking faded away, replaced by a sense of clarity and purpose. Alex visualized himself engaging in healthier activities, running through the fields, playing sports, and enjoying every moment without the weight of addiction. In this moment of profound understanding, Alex realized that he was not just saying goodbye to smoking, he was welcoming a new chapter into his life. A chapter filled with vitality, health, and happiness. As he opened his eyes, the sun shone brightly overhead, and he felt a renewed sense of energy. He stood up, taking a final deep breath as he embraced the beauty of his surroundings. The tree had shared its wisdom, and Alex knew that he had all the resources within him to break free from his old habits. From that day forward, Alex carried the memories of that peaceful clearing with him. Every time he felt the urge to smoke, he would close his eyes for a moment, recall the strength he felt under the tree, and remember the joy of his new life, vibrant, healthy, and free. And so the journey began, one breath at a time, leading him towards a fulfilling life without smoking, filled with adventure and endless possibilities. I'm John Barboza, and this is Hypnotism 101.